President Joe Biden just touched down in Salt Lake City as part of the three-state tour. This was the final leg. He met over here with the governor and his wife before leaving in his motorcade towards Salt Lake City.
Biden's arrival came just hours after FBI agents shot and killed 74-year-old Provo resident Craig Robertson, who was accused of making threats on the president's life. At the time of the incident, Biden was in New Mexico. Biden departed the New Mexico Kirtland Air Force Base for the Ronald R. Wright Air National Guard Base in Salt Lake City, landing at around 4:25 p.m. in Air Force One. Colonel and Wing Commander of the Utah National Guard Brandon Taylor attended the Air Force One landing.
That's a beautiful airplane. So you have to respect a country that flies their president around in something like that.
Utah Governor Cox and First Lady Abby Cox, Salt Lake City Mayor Aaron Mendenhall, Salt Lake County Mayor Jenny Wilson, Mayor General Michael J. Turley, Colonel Brandon Taylor, and media representatives were at the ready on the runway to greet the president. When all security personnel and media were in place, Biden stepped from the aircraft cabin and waved. He met briefly with Governor Cox and his wife on the tarmac before departing with them in a motorcade, headed for Salt Lake City. This tour is a highlight reel of the Biden administration's policy wins. The president discussed climate change action in Arizona and clean energy investments in New Mexico. In Utah, he'll talk about veteran benefits. Though it's a historically red state, Colonel Taylor said he hopes and anticipates that Utahns will welcome the Democratic president with open arms.
But I think it's been a warm reception. I think anytime, politics aside, he's the president of the greatest nation in the world, right? And any man that fills that seat's a great man.
President Biden will be here for one more day. He's expected to talk to the press tomorrow morning about the PACT Act before heading to Park City for a fundraising event. Reporting for Universe Live in Salt Lake City, I'm Megan Brugger.